Hello. How is everybody today? Welcome. Welcome to City 17. It's safer here. I sound better? Yeah, I'm getting there. Alright, let's flip over to here. I'm getting there, guys. It's coming around. Let's see what we got. So, I said I'd play Update 5 today.
Discovery.
A little disappointed that there's no golf, but it's alright. You doing great, Gagan? How about you? I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Let's jump in. Have you ever played golf, drummer? Morning, Vin. Yes, actually. Yes. So you probably sucked at it. Cool. Good to know. I'll play golf. I'll play golf on stream. Screw it. Next spring, when the weather's nice, we'll go play golf on stream. We'll do that for early hours. Alright. Let's load up the save, which is Hand Banana 3, the Hand Bananaing. And let's go from there. Theix, 4913 sub. I mean, it's a bit more than I can count on two hands. Nice. DV, what's going on, buddy? Alright. Right where I left off. I know you love that sound. Ugh. I think that's my original outpost that I made in this game, guys. Because this save started in the grasslands. And I switched it to, I made my way out to the desert. Stuff's better, it doesn't rust out here. How far in the tree are we? Let me go over and look.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Drummer, 62-month resub. Blackadder, your brain is so minute, Baldric, that if a hungry cannibal cracked your head open, there would be enough to cover a small water biscuit. Oof. Happy to hear you sounding better. Yeah, who knows how long that's gonna last though, but yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, that's right, Jacker. I forgot about that. You've watched Blackadder, right? I have once, actually. Alright. Where are we at with the MAM? Medical inhaler. Okay. Alright. Oh. Doesn't like synergy. Okay. Gotta go in here. Gotta check this. Where are we at? I think we're at like tier 6, so we gotta grind that out. Because I don't even have train tech. No train tech. We gotta fix that. Yeah. No trains, not acceptor brew. This is blasphemy. This is madness. Madness. Alright. Milestone cost. We need 49 more heavy frames. Oh, frick. Okay. Alright. How do we frickin' make those things? Magnets. Alright, let's go. This is blasphemy.
Go at throttle up.
This is magnets. Magnets. How do they work? How's your voice feeling? All right. Hellfish, 27 months. Our third Twitch baby. How are you gonna feed all these children? With science. Heavy mod frame's gonna need encased beams, screw you, and a lot of steel. We need 49 of those. And we need 5 of these frames to make them. How come your health is so low? No health regen. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on, mate.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Okay, what? Kind of miss having the deep voice, but I kind of still have it. I'm gonna see if I can fake it. No, I can't really fake it. I sound like an idiot. Love the content. Thanks, Flight Sim. It was pretty rad, though, wasn't it? That was an awesome voice. I'm kind of just... My only regret is just not curing my bonitis. So what's new in Update 5? There's a whole video on it, Rezel, and it's like 20 minutes long, but it's really funny. You should watch it. Alright, let's just start cranking out these mod frames. We need bars and reinforced plates. Reinforced plates are screws and iron plates. Alright. We have an assembler down here. Alright, we need that. Alright, get rid of the copper. This is my kind of just build things floor. That's sulfur. Yeah, coal. Alright, put the copper right there. Yeah, this was making gunpowder for a bullet. Alright. We need to load this up with screws and plates. Right? Did I look at that correctly? So did we want to set up a spoiler for the community? What? No.
Discovery,
No.
go at throttle up.
No, drummer. Hey, Artrek, 5-month resub. You've been saturated. You gotta keep them saturated. Alright, now I gotta find my plates. ¿Dónde está mis platos? Yo trabajo en la factoría. Satisfactory. Sorry, I was playing Far Cry last night. I was playing Far Cry last night because I couldn't talk.
Do you want me to make you a chicken pot pie?
I mean, Do we have chicken pot pie?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Alright then, I'll put one in the oven for you.
Chat would like chicken pot pie.
I don't have any for Chad, I'm sorry.
Rip chat. Chat says hi. Primo says I hate you forever. I mean, no, she says hi. Understandable. Have a nice day. Understandable. Have a nice day. Let's tostitos, Alison. No, my friend. Give me some of those. Oh, I was making reinforced frames up here. Oh. Are we rushing in? Are we going in sneaky peeky like? These boys got a bit of an arsenal and I don't mind using it. Alright, let's kill these guys and get back in time for chow. Wow. Man. Thanks, Pasty J. No, my friend. Yes, my friend. We will drive them from our lands. Sorry, the characters in CSGO are funny to me. Where did your epic trailer voice go? We want it back. Bumblebee, stop lubricating the man. Sorry, man. It's gone. No, this is day 420 of me having to deal with Sirius's crappy comments in chat. Boom! Roasted. Load up the modular frames, my friend. Holy poo, I'm making a 1-to-1 scale Giga Texas, and this is the footprint. That's a lot of footprint. A bit raspier, and you have the drill instructor voice. Alright, now we need some bars, Chief. We need some bars there, guy. How do I look at my inventory again? It's definitely not I. I'm still relearning how to do this, man. I built all this. It's tab. Well, tab you very much. Give me a tab. Give me a Pepsi free. You want a Pepsi, pal? You gotta pay for it. My bars. Who let this IRA melon farmer into my bar? Bars should be here. Oh, here's the line for him. Yeah, I think some of this is unpowered. My friend. Yes, my friend. Dune was so good. I hope they continue with the series. Second, Dune Part 2 got greenlit yesterday. Farflucha, so yes. I thought it was good. No spoilers, obviously. I mean, it's...
Discovery, go
it is a 65. I mean, the book was 65, so yeah, it's almost 65 years old. I thought it was cool. Yeah. Yeah, like literally yesterday, dude. Yeah, I got greenlit yesterday, man. Very, very cog. Okay, we're going over here. We need to make heavy frames. Production. Okay. Oh man, we're gonna need to really up our steel output, huh? Okay, we have plates in there. Put the bars in there. I need something that's going to take that. So we can put that in there. Switch back over, select the recipe. Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend. It's alive! It's alive! Ha 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 ha! Also, Satisfactory has dedicated server support. No, it has golf. Chase didn't win. He rigged the game in his favor. Alright, so that's cranking out frames. We're going to need a lot of those. We have to make 49 of those heavy reinforced frames, and we need 5 of those per frame. So 49 times 5 is 245 of those. Oh boy. Well, I'm going to need about 200 more of those. I really do need to buy this game when I have the money. Also, hey, I'll buy it for you right now. I'm Gazorpazort motherfucking Field, Rain. I don't give a frick. I'll go to Rikers Island with you too, bro. I don't give a frick. You would? Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Yeah, no problem. I'll go to the loony bin too with you, bro. I don't give a frick. What's your name on Steam? I never buy you games. Do you still have you on Steam? I don't see why I would have gotten rid of you. Yeah, serious. Rain, Lady Rain is the person, was Kerbal's community manager once upon a time, and is the person that got me my break streaming. I'll buy her a game. Not you, though. I hate you. You're a piece of crap. Lady Rain Clown. Huh. How did I not anticipate this? Huh. This would be a one-time thing in 7 years, implying I wouldn't freaking give you this shirt off my back. I don't know if you'd look good. I mean, you probably look good in this. I wouldn't need you to do that for me. That would be a little weird. I probably wouldn't fit. Be a little strange. I don't think I have you on Steam. I used to. I know I used to. I wouldn't have gotten rid of it either. So it's ladies' fault you play video games all day? That was really going to happen anyway. Although I have thought about it. Would I still would I still be playing the Vidya if I wasn't streaming? I don't know, goalie. I'd probably still play him from time to time, but probably not. Yeah, but probably less. Yeah, way less, exactly. Yep, yep. I have a full friends list. I'm just so popular. Let me find somebody that hasn't been online for a long time. And promptly delete them from my friends list. I'm looking. Is there anybody? Everyone here is like... I don't know who you are. Alright. I'm sorry if that's a person. I don't know. No, my friend. Here, you try with me. Try that, Rain. That was you. I don't think I have you on friends ever. Rain, I shot you a shot you mine. Mine's not working because my friends list is full and Steam's too stupid to figure it out fast enough. How's the voice? It's okay, floating. I'm alright. I have no mutual friends with you. It's because you're weird. Just saying. Bozzy posted this picture of the Gen 7 car from behind. Check out the camber. Oh yes, my friend. I like that. I watched some footage of that thing driving around the other day in the stadium. It looked pretty good. Hi.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Chief, 37-month resub. Hi, bud. Third surgery went very good. I'm now kidney stone free. I'm glad. Yeah, pretty much, Hellfish. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Buzz. Alright, there you go. Enjoy. Alright, F? No, my friend. Got it installing. Thank you so very much. So very kind to you. I'll go to the Looney Bin too with you, bro. I don't give a frick. Oh, yo, what up, Mr. Cheezel? What? Was worth the trouble. Ship, freshwater tank, not the best. Ugh. Oh. Who did I see looking up at me? The freaking king of the jungle. I got Satisfactory specifically to play with a friend, and he played it about 2 hours total. Oof. No, my friend. Happened to me too with EJ and Factorio. I gotta time myself out. Alright. So we're on the way there. That's right, drummer. All the machines with high power draw are on a separate circuit. All the machines with low, like, not machines, lights are on the low voltage circuit. Alright, let's see what we got. I was gonna put the lights in, you know? Yeah, I don't think the power draw is too... Hey. Beep bop boop boop. You unlock anything cool? Signs. Gates. Pipes. No, my friend. I unlocked the road barriers because I thought that would be cool. Ooh, modern railings. Yeah. Add that to my cot. Dude, I've been watching videos of guys stripping down broken electrical motors and stuff to smelt the copper into ingots. They do aluminum too. It's so relaxing. Yeah, I quite like these rails better. I quite like these ones. These ones is a bit better. Now, wait. Let's see if we can take them and change the color. Let's go into the customizer here. You ever get the old Ford running? Which one? Which one, Rain? I love being able to say that. On paper, 75% of my fleet is running and driving right now. God damn it! The 59 runs. It just doesn't drive. I don't hate this. The one with the decade of garage time, bro. Bro, don't do that to me. Crew Dream Chaser is coming in 2026, as well as an X-37B-esque Dream Chaser. 6 crew to low Earth orbit. DC-200 could have a very competitive seat price, $30 million. Oh, please, for the love of God, please do this. Oh my goodness. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta look at this. Chat, shut up. Serious note, we don't need to truck talk right now. Here's what we need to talk about. Yes. Yeah, I know, Rezel. I'm with you on that one. Got your voice back? It's there, Thomas. Yeah, I just want this one. That's the one I want, right there. Fistus, you have a job interview at 30 minutes with a space agency. Space agency? Nice. How about we combine DC 200 and DC 300? Can't say which right now, but I'll keep you posted. Okay. Is this a gun? Yes. Yeah, I use it for killing off indigenous species so I can expand my factory. So, yeah, Rain, the 59 runs. It doesn't drive. The Coronet runs and drives. It's 318. It's not going to break. Seriously, just it's 318. It's fine. The Mustang runs and the 97 runs just fine. Oh, yes, my friend. No, but that's pretty cool. You're gonna let me drive the Coronet, right? If you want to. Sure. $700 price tag. How do we apply the swatch to this thing? I forget. I gotta go watch the golf video. Jersey barriers. Nice. Paint gun is gone, yeah.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yeah, I didn't have any vehicles on this, automated vehicles on this Kaza. Hey, Lig. I feel like the monthly sub button is just clickbait to prevent you from lurking. Yeah. Nice. That's very, very cool. We can paint them safety yellow. That's really neat. I'm actually really happy about that. Dodged a bullet there. Yeah, high-vis yellow. That's cool, man. Hey, Randy, what's going on? Oh, that's so legit, dude. Let's make more safety railings. It has to be all the safety, or else Space OSHA is gonna come and get me. You don't want Space OSHA. You violate Space OSHA, they're gonna stick all kinds of parking cones up your tail. Wait, what? Ain't nobody want to go to jail in Mexico. What you need is lighting. Space OSHA will come and get you, Randy. Do you want to get sposiaed? It's outside. It's outside, X, and it's during the day. What, you can't see it? Telling me, you know what? Never mind. Somebody, yeah. I don't need a phone and a watch. Yeah. Yes, my friend. Bro. Bro. Really? Are you serious? Are you freaking serious right now? The hell kind of driving is that? You're a freaking disgrace. Why? Why would someone do this? Oh, I see. See, chat? Look, you can see it now. Yeah, Resla, I have no idea how that works. Vulcan. It's not OSHA, X. It's SPOSHA. Space OSHA, okay? You know, you remember like in Billy Madison? Are you in loser denial or something? Are you in safety denial or something? Yeah, I had a bad case of safety denial myself. Till Space OSHA came and, you know, hit me in the face with a parking cone. Till the cross team beat me up with a parking cone. Are you in loser denial or something? Yeah, you gotta start cutting your underwear before you get to school, so it rips easier. How are those frames coming, my friends? Yes, we are a quarter of the way there. Joke's on them. I don't wear underwear. That's very strange. Chad Vice with EJ here. Just once in my life, I want to ask someone if they're in loser denial or something. That'd be amazing. Hey, Gunny. I still posit that you would heavily enjoy Factorio as well. That Factorio? Alright, Randy. Serious? Are you in loser denial or something? That's why I don't play it, Laserman. I'm scared of it. Those are some rookie numbers. You gotta pump up those numbers. I'm seriously scared of Factorio. But that, you know, I probably should be scared of this game too, but it's okay. Who cares about the community if you're single player? Dude, they muddled the hell out of the chat that time that I played it, but you know what? Gunny, you're right. I don't really, why do I give a crap? But then again, it is my job to kind of pay attention to chat, right? He's in Factorio denial? Are you in loser denial or something? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Chat schmat. Oh, Gunny was terrible, dude. Like, some guy went out of his way to tell me that I was doing things incorrectly. And normally I don't really care. But it got to the point where I was like, dude, just let me do this my way. Like, I get it. I know I'm probably doing it wrong. That's how I learn. And the guy was like, every time somebody would come in and give a recommendation, the guy was like, hey, don't worry about it. He's just going to do it wrong. I'm like, dude, you need to go outside or something. Yeah, he went out of his way to try and scare new viewers off because he was so offended that I wouldn't take his advice. I'm not making that up. That's why I don't play Factorio. I'm like, dude, I don't need this. I don't need this on my mind. I want to play Kerbal. I want to get back to just, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Seth Ron, no, this guy was he's a real piece of work. So, yeah, you can thank that guy for why I don't play Factorio. Guy was actually Satisfactory dev corrupting. Maybe. Alright, hang on. Yeah, Gunny, I mean, you've been around, dude. I know you know this. It's really funny. Sometimes people get upset when you don't play the game the way they want. It's the strangest thing. I'm like, alright. Nah, this was a long time ago. Hey, Havix, what's going on? I watched a VOD of the big SSTOs. Yeah. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange behavior, but yeah, it really did kind of turn me off to it. Yeah, Rezel, yeah, I know. Weird. Alright. I was planning to put steel production over here. Hey, Ismic, what's going on? But I have steel going over here for now. Laughing pipes. Throat feeling better? Yeah, it's alright. It's coming around, dude. Well, if you ever want to play, do it your way, but have someone on map you can just ask questions to let you know you'd be down. Alright, yeah. Yes, my friend. Gunny, one of these days we'll crack it open. And it'll be on a whim, though. Like, I won't be like, yep, I'm going to play Factorial this day. One day I'll just do it. And it'll be horrible. Because I'll be like, yep, this game is exactly what I thought it was. I never want to stop playing it. Yep. That's pretty much how that's going to go down. Hey, T-Man. Yeah, Havocs, that's kind of where it's just annoying. Like, that's the other reason why I stopped. Like, dude, honestly, the viewers don't really bother me, but everybody's so focused on efficiency, it's actually AIDS. Yeah. I can't stand that, dude. You know how I feel about penny pinching and bottom dollar bullcrap, dude. It's really frigging annoying. And that's something that's lost with games like this. You know? Like, it's not just about production numbers, man. It's about making something nice. How you liking update 5? I like it, Kig. Let me get trains unlocked and then I'll talk to you. Like, that's not what manufacturing is about. In fact, I can tend to say that the people that think it is about that, like, oh, it's so numbers focused, those are the people that have no idea how a factory freaking works in real life. And yeah, I said that. You heard that right. Freaking my old man, my dad works in factories all the time. He goes around to different factories. Heck, Primo's dad goes around in factories. They have tons of factory experience. And my dad, once upon a time, took me to the machine shops and the factories. Like, bro, it's not like this. This is not how it works. There's much less automation on a real production line, even with cars. It's factory, right? You see the new shop, CW? Derek's shop is pretty awesome. I'm pretty jelly. That double wide lift is clutch. Man, Dodo, it's about making a quality product, man. I'd rather make. You know what? I'll be honest with you, and this is why I'm not in business with, like, this is why I don't make things. Well, I mean, not that I don't make things. I know I wouldn't last long as running a factory, because I honestly would not care about saving a couple extra pennies, and my factory would go out of business. But at least I would know that I made a better product than everybody else. That's worth it in my mind. And yep, and that's why I don't run a factory. Have you checked out the new biome? No, not really. I'll have you know there's a space exploration mod that turns the end of the game into entirety. Yeah, I know, Grab Shark. You can go to other planets and stuff. Go freaking faster. Whoop. Not a boutique factory, Gunny, but think like Ferrari. Or I mean, I don't even know. Like an airplane factory or something. They take their time and they make it right. You know? I'd love to do that. If I ever had money, you know what I would do? It's the strangest idea, but me and Chad had this idea. A viewer in chat named Blueland Forever. Blue's a long time sub for me. I don't know if he's here right now, but you know what I would do? I would specifically try to make trucks. But what I would do is I would make trucks the simplest they can possibly be. I would make work trucks. Like my F-250. A simple truck. No bull crap. No GPS in the dash or whatever. No crap. No, dude. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. A farm truck. That's the kind of stuff I would make. Easy to repair. Easy to work on. You need new parts? I got you. And you know what? Like I said, it probably either A, would fail miserably, or B, wouldn't go very far. And that's fine. You know what? At least I had the benefit of freaking making something better than everyone else. That's my thing, dude. I'm not about... Great, you made profit off making pieces of junk. Good for you. You don't need to remove the dash to change the oil. Yep. Yeah, it kind of does, Ben. So right now, guys, I'm waiting on these mod frames to get made. I need them to make those heavy reinforced frames. Jesse, I would just make trucks and tractors. Could be electric, as long as they're easy to work on. They don't necessarily even need to be for the road. Just make a simpler goddamn tractor. Tractors nowadays are so complicated. A tractor's not supposed to be a complicated piece of equipment. It's supposed to be easy. Isn't that how Lamborghini started? Lamborghini started as a tractor company, yeah. And then they decided to make cars out of spite. It's the most Italian thing I've ever heard, Gunny. As someone who's ethnically Italian, it is the most Italian thing I've ever heard in my life. Lamborghini went to Enzo Ferrari. Lamborghini was a Ferrari fan. He really liked Ferraris. He went to Ferrari and he said, look, I'm a mechanical engineer too. I think you can upgrade your brakes. Your brakes are kind of crap. You can do it better if you did this type of brake and this type of suspension. I love your cars and I'm a really big fan. I would really like if you listen to me. And Enzo Ferrari said, get the hell out of here. You make tractors. Go away. Leave the freaking car manufacturing to the people that know about cars. You amateur. Lamborghini got so ridiculously mad at him, he started making cars out of spite. Just because, screw that Ferrari guy. He thinks he doesn't know what I'm talking about? Fine. I'll make a better freaking car than you. And he made the Miura. True story. It's the most legendary story ever. Yeah, TJ, I hear you. Necessity is the mother of invention, but spite is definitely the father. Yeah. I like that story. That's how Lamborghini started making cars, Havix. That's a true story. Yeah, and then Lamborghini designed one of the nicest looking cars ever devised by man. Miura, look at this car. That's a nice looking car, man. I really like this. I really, really like this car. The tractors are great. Right, Chuck? Miuras are... Oh, that's just one of the older versions, guys. It didn't always have the eyelashes. Or it doesn't always have them. But that is... Just, look at it. It's a very, very aesthetically pleasing car. It's got a transverse rear engine. Transverse rear engine inline 6. So there's an inline 6 going left to right there to the rear wheels. Really cool friggin' car. Miuras are sweet. I think so, of course, yeah. They're cooling fins for something. Yeah, he said, I'll build a better car with you. That's what they came up with. And then the Miura warped into the Countach. Everybody thinks this, you know, the 1980s version of the Countach when they think of Lamborghini. No, the Countach is actually a mid-70s car. 74 was the first year for the Countach. Look at this thing. I think it looks better without all the 80s nonsense on it, if you really want my honest opinion. It looks better without all the crazy stuff on it. Lamborghini put that stuff on there as a gimmick to sell more of them. Straight up. That wing actually doesn't do anything. It's not in laminar flow. It does nothing. It creates drag, if anything. reminds you of a DeLorean, yeah. Yeah, see that thing? That does dick. It does nothing. Because at high speed, the angle of deflection coming off the windshield, the wake that happens from in aerodynamics at high speed, the wake goes over the wing. It doesn't do anything. If anything, some of that wake gets deflected under the wing and it lifts the back of the car up. Yeah. Yeah. All this 80s nonsense that they put on the car made it perform worse. But it looks really cool. I'll say that. That looks amazing. But I like the older ones better. I think the ones from the 70s look real good. Like, oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they screwed the rear wing on because it looked nice. But if we're gonna talk 70s Italian cars, the 308 GTB is now that's a nice car. Oh yeah. She's a looker, indeed. I had a Hot Wheel of the older Countach, yeah. TJ, Lamborghini didn't end up wiping the floor with Ferrari, but they still make cars. Is that the Magnum? I think so, yeah. The 360 Modena. That's alright. It's an alright car. Alright, we need more reinforced plates. Okay. Check a 68 Alpha 33. I know the car, man. Bro, you think I don't...
So today,
What is this? Dropping a match into liquid oxygen. Yeah. See him drop it into the locks? It's funny because he drops it into the locks, it doesn't do anything. But when the locks boils off and it condenses and it becomes vapor, just like gasoline, that lights on fire very well. Yeah. Or that makes stuff light on fire very well, I should say. Yeah. I once overtook a Lambo. It was a tractor, but nonetheless, Lamborghini's tractors are good. Jeremy Clarkson used one on Clarkson's farm. It's a great tractor. But personally, and you know what? I'm a city slicker, guys, so I don't know. I ain't from out on the farm. Personally, think that those tractors are way too complicated.
Go at throttle up.
Those big tractors with all this stuff, it's just like cars nowadays. It has all these amenities on it that make stuff easier, right? But then that's more stuff that can break. And when you're out on the farm in the middle of frigging nowhere, how the hell are you going to fix that? You can't. You can't fix it. You got to take it to a dealer. That doesn't make any sense. How's that going to help us farm better? Great. Yeah, it'll help you farm better until it friggin' breaks. Like, I don't know. Like, that just seems counterintuitive to me. But the farmer will be alive after the whole day of work. Yeah, he'll be alive because the tractor doesn't work. I just don't understand. Like, why do you need GPS when you're making trams lines? They've solved that problem in the 40s with a gun sight on the front of the tractor. Seriously. You know why tractors, if you look, and I didn't know this, Chad actually taught me this. I had no idea. Dude, never knew it. If you look at older tractors, they always have a ridge on top of on the front. See that? It's because tractors have a gun sight. They literally have a gun sight on the front, so you can drive the thing in a straight line. So you point it at something and you just drive in that direction. Even older tractors, they all have gun sights on them. Like the radiator cap is the front sight, and then on the dashboard is the rear sight. And you can make tram lines that are perfectly straight. I don't understand why replace this with GPS? If anything, have GPS redundant to this, or this redundant to GPS, but Modern tractors don't have that. Also, Ford made a better tractor than John Deere, and you can't change my mind. Can I put a bipod on your tractor? You don't need it. You have a quad pod with wheels. Ugh, that's disgusting, TJ. See, it's that kind of penny pinching Factorio nonsense that I really, really don't like. I am not a fan. Like, really not a fan of that. I get it. You gotta make money. I understand. Sorry, man. That's not ethical in my opinion. Like, it's gross. Like, really gross. I know you are aware, but let's have one more look at this car. It's a nice car, man. Pretty. Bellissimo. It's called Ridge Markers. But yeah, if I wanted to get into the car industry, that's what I would do. I'd sell something that's super easy to freaking fix. I would make it as simple as possible to fix the damn thing. And don't get me wrong, the price would be a little bit higher because I took my time and made it right. But I think people would go for it, personally. I really think people would go for that. And, well, Ferrari and Lambo are battling out. Citroen made the DS. Oh, the DS is such a cool car. Alex, people, I think, you know, people look at the DS and they're like, it's not fast. It looks like a slug. But this is what happens when France gets together and says, our roads are too bumpy. When a bunch of Frenchmen get together, our roads are too bumpy. We need to make something that goes over the roads better so I can hold my wine. I am going to make suspension better than everyone else. Nobody knows how to make suspension but me. And then they make something like the DS. It's almost like the French made the DS out of spite. You forgot the cigarettes falling off. Yes, that's right. So this thing, it doesn't look like much, right? But this thing has hydrodynamic suspension. Or hydropneumatic, excuse me. Hydropneumatic suspension. The thing is riding, it's not riding on airbags per se, but look, it's not, it is kind of, it works kind of like airbags, but it's also kind of not. You spilt my macchiato. Exactly, Snake. Yeah, literally that. They wanted a car that people could drive on regular roads, and the regular roads were bumpy, and they didn't, you know, you wanted riding style, riding comfort. It basically, it's kind of like airbags nowadays, but a little bit different. It has hydropneumatic suspension, which is really cool. I mean, this is a car on bags in the 60s, which is, here, look. It's basically hydraulics, but not. But also kind of like airbags, but not. It's hydropneumatic, which is amazing. There's like COPVs over each wheel. They're not COPVs, they're just a pressure vessel. So when the engine is on, right, it pumps hydraulic fluid into this reservoir, right, like a power steering pump. And then when the suspension goes over something, right, it compresses it and it fills up the sphere. And that air that's up in here, hydropneumatic, is the shock absorber. It's using hydraulic fluid, right, for the it's using hydraulic fluid to stay up. That's the spring, basically. So that's your compression force. And it's using pneumatics as the damper. It has pneumatic shocks in it built into it from the start. It's really cool. That's a really awesome piece of engineering, if I do say so myself. Ew, TJ. The suspension is the reason why I love the Citroen. Yeah, BX. Yep. So kind of like my bank account. It has money in it, but it also doesn't. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need encased industrial beams. Alright, so let me see if I can make some here. I'm trying to crank out those 50 frames right here. And I have machines behind me doing some of the work. Here we go. Crank it out. I need to know if this is accurate enough for you to give as a gift. Yes. How is the truck brought back from LA? What do you mean, Fenuel? Brought back from LA? Wolfie, this is my old playthrough. I think we started this one in update 2 or 3, something like that. What's this DART launch in Florida? The double asteroid redirect mission. Crafter, they're basically going to accelerate a satellite to 52,000 miles an hour and literally crash it into an asteroid. They're going to litho break an asteroid with it. DART is so cool. It's such an awesome mission. Fanuel, I drove that 97. I don't know if you're familiar with the Route 154 project. I'm not sure how you could be... Hey, Flacken. I'm not sure how you could be familiar that I have that 97 and not know about 154. But in case you wanted to know... yeah, it's a devil but a beautiful machine. Complicated, but really cool. You might be asking how the truck is. How is the truck brought back from LA? Oh, okay. How's the truck doing that I brought back? It's doing fine. It's been parked since last week. I was gonna work on it on Monday, but we have something. Remember, you know how I tell you guys about those storms that just stay over Massachusetts and New England? They just kind of sit there. They get caught between a warm front and a cold front. So the cold front's coming down from Canada and the warm front's coming up from Florida, and it just creates a vortex over New England. And the storm just kind of sits in between the two fronts and just spins around a bunch of times. And it stays parked over New England. They're called nor'easters. And, yeah. There's one going on right now. It's been raining basically since Saturday. Yeah. Rains, winds. Yeah, it's been crappy. I haven't checked on the truck, though, since the nor'easter. I hope, like, a tree didn't fall on it. So it just rains all the time. Yeah, it's real Pacific Northwest stuff. Yep. I know about 154. I was wondering how it's doing. Fanuel, up until when I parked it last week, I mean, heck, Brimo and I drove that to the Red Sox game that I went to where I lost my voice. I drove it into Boston. That truck runs great. Literally no problems. Like, nothing. I think I got to do the front wheel bearings on it. I think they're starting to go. It smells. It smells. You can smell it. Yeah, I got to repack those bearings before they fail. Yeah, Havocs. Yeah, 50-mile-an-hour winds last night, dude. You could hear it. Like, I was sitting here playing Far Cry. I could hear the... Yep. Yeah, that smells like burnt grease, Fanuel. I thought it was the brakes, but I'm pretty sure the wheel bearings need to be repacked. I'm fairly confident that no one's been inside of those hubs since the thing left the factory, dude. Yeah, Flacken. Like I said, I'm not sick. Like, I may have picked up a little bit of a sniffle or something, but I did lose my voice. But, I mean, it's seasonal allergies at best, dude. Yeah, Gunny, yeah. That storm came up the coast, and then it got stuck over New England. And it's just been doing circles. Like, it passes, and then it goes out to sea, and it just gets stuck between a cold front's coming down, warm front's going up. It creates a vortex, and it just gets stuck right in New England. You sound much better today. Yep. But yeah, Fanuel, truck's doing great. Here. Here, we'll let that kind of do its thing. Let me synergize it up. Here, I'll show you. The last thing that I did to it, guys, the last thing that I did was upgrade the front bezels on the truck. I gotta find it. I gotta find the picture. It's in here somewhere. There we go. Vulcan, I'm still using the picture that I sent you. Here. So here's what the truck looks like, Fanuel. There you go. I upgraded the grill to the XLT grill. Here, let me get you guys a picture of what it looked like. So that's what it looked like when I crossed the majority of the country. I replaced this with a chrome one in Detroit, and then what I did in Detroit, I got a chrome bumper. I still have all this stuff. I still have all the front fascia and everything. If you'd like to see a really cool color, look up Keppel and Castle, okay? Yeah, please, God. Hellfish, no. So that's what it looked like. That's what it looks like now. I found the chrome bezels, and I found a nice pair of headlights off of a truck in the junkyard. There's a 96 F250 XLT, four-wheel drive, PTO. This truck is cool. I'm really sad that that's in the junkyard. That's a really cool truck. It's a single cab, long box, just like mine, but it's got the four-wheel drive in it. But it's rusted out because somebody was using it as a plow truck. See the attachment down here for the plow? And then see the two wires right there? It's got PTO in it for hydraulics. It's got the same engine as mine, and it's got an automatic transmission. But it's got these dope Kraggers on it, dude. That truck's really cool. It's a shame that somebody abused this truck or used it as a plow truck. It's not even that rusty, to be honest with you. It's got some rust there from where, snow and salt got up it on the, plow and stuff. It's got a little bit of rust there. The bed isn't even that rusty. It's a shame that truck is there. I was thinking about it, Alexis. I was thinking about going down there, pulling the transfer case, the rear drive shaft, front drive shaft, and taking the twin I-beam suspension out, the 4x4 out of it. I was thinking about it. I could do it. I have no place to do that swap, though. We could convert my truck to 4x4 if we really wanted to. This has all the parts to do it, and the parts are interchangeable. Can you imagine this thing? Four-wheel drive? Hell yeah, that would be sick. But then I'd need to find a 410 front gear for it if we were going to do that. Yeah, I know, drummer. I still can't believe that. I mean, the hood was in good condition here. I took the bezels off. And I actually had this whole front thing disassembled in the junkyard, and I put it all back together. I don't like people that, on the junkyard cars, that take stuff off and they throw the screws on the ground and stuff. I always put it back together. It's just kind of a rule of, it's just kind of good etiquette in the junkyard, man. You take something apart, put it all back together. I put this thing back together better than I found it. But yeah, truck's in mint condition. It has all power options. It has power mirrors, power locks, power windows. I was thinking about just ripping all the power, like ripping that entire wire harness out. But it's got the same engine as me. It's got a 5.8, and it's running I think it's running a C4. It's an automatic. That's the only thing bad about this truck. Those headlights suck to pull out those screws. They're a pain to get to. Dude, Sawyer, I have all the nicks and cuts on my hands. Most of them are healed now. See that one right there? That was from reaching down in. I took the fluid reservoir out, and then I took on this side it was easy to get to because of the battery. But yeah, I took it all out. I put all the hardware back. I put all the harness back, all the light bulbs, and I put the grill back. But yeah, I took all that stuff out and swapped it on my truck. So my truck has a Chrome XL bumper now, and the XLT front. This picture doesn't do it justice. It looks really nice. And yes, Sawyer, they are a pain. The two bolts in the back suck. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I could put all-wheel drive in it, but I like it as a 4x2. It is pretty sweet. But look, you can kind of see it in this picture if you really look at it. Look. See that stuff that's caked on the spindle right there, or on the hub? See how it's all caked on? I'm pretty sure that's the grease melting from it getting too hot. Either that or it's brake fluid, but the brakes feel fine and there's no leaks, so I don't know what that's about. What's 4x2? 4x2 is a nice, is the technical way of saying a truck is two-wheel drive. Yeah. There's 4x2 and 4x4. 4 wheels, two-wheel drive, 4 wheels, four-wheel drive. But there's a difference between 4x4 and all-wheel drive. 4x4 means it's selective. 4x4s can shift to 4x2 or 4x4 high or 4x4 low. All-wheel drive cars are just drive going to all wheels at all times. So like a Skyline is all-wheel drive. That F-250 that I just showed you guys, that's 4x4. Differences. You can change it. That's the difference. Yeah, I thought it was brake fluid at first, but it's not. It's not brake fluid, Sawyer. Yeah. It's just melting all the grease because it's getting too hot. Because the brakes feel fine. I step on the dang brakes and the car, the truck stops real true. But, Fanuel, I also, one last thing here, and I'm just, once again, we're just cranking out those heavy mod frames right now. Brimo and I, and this was Brimo's idea, we took apart the interior. I took apart the interior, I buffed all this plastic with goof off, and then I armor all shined it and detailed it. We had the whole dash apart on the truck 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now, don't get me wrong, I still have my duct-taped inverter to the dash, but we got a new dash pad and everything for it. So the dash pad doesn't have duct tape. It has one little nick on it right there. But I found a mint dash pad in Michigan, and then we took all this stuff apart, cleaned the gauge cluster. We cleaned everything. There was so much dust in there. Oh my goodness. I should have streamed it. I should have streamed that. But here, I'll show you guys what the interior looked like before. We drove it across the country. First of all, that's what the dash pad looked like. It was junk. That's what it looked like before. That's what it looks like now. And Ford's notorious for cracking dashes. Yeah, and I know the keen-eyed saw that square body, the 74 right there. Yeah, it was caked. It was absolutely caked in like California dust, dude. That's something that I'm not too incredibly familiar with. This California dust, it's sand. It gets everywhere. Seriously, it gets everywhere. I do not know how there was sand behind the glass of the dash pad. I have no idea how that got in there. But you could see it. It's caked on behind the dash glass. But the crazy part about this is that I did not replace one thing here. I didn't replace one thing. That's the same dash pad. I hit it with goof off, and that buffed out all the stains and all the marks on it. Because goof off is like corrosive. You use goof off, and it's like paint stripper. And I got off the top coat of this plastic, and I buffed it out with Armor All wipes. And it looks brand new. The dash in there looks cherry. It looks, except for the air conditioner vents. I need new AC vents, but yeah. Yeah, it gets everywhere. But yeah, I cleaned this all up. I put the leather bench seat in. This is from an XLT. It was from an XLT extended cab. The leather seat was cherry, dude. Pretty immaculate for something in the junkyard. I scored that. Fanuel's coming along good, man. We cleaned everything. We had the whole dash pad apart. All of it. Yeah, we haven't cleaned the door cards yet, but I want to replace these door cards with the power options so we can get power windows and stuff. Does the AC work? It works, but it needs to be recharged. The Schrader valve, the low end Schrader valve is kaput right now. So it leaks. Or not it leaks, it leaked. Past tense. So it blows hot air. The AC blows hot air at all times, no matter what you do. Which kind of sucks, but... Alright. Let's go back over here. It already has power windows. Your hands at the power, yeah? You need heavy mod frames. Okay, what are we out of? I need screws. Screws should be right here. But dust does less damage than salt. Yeah. Once again, it's why Anakin Skywalker didn't like sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. But he ain't never been to Hoth. You know what I'm saying? when he said that, he ain't never been to Hoth. If I have to choose between living on Tatooine or living on Hoth, I'm living on Tatooine. Screw that. You just keep your cars outside. As long as you put a cover on them, they're fine. Hoth? More like Kolth. Yeah, man. Think about it. Anakin Skywalker is working on a jet engine, so, you know, a jet engine pod racer in his backyard. Could you do that on Hoth? Man, hell no. Could you do that on Naboo? No way. Not a chance. It would rust. It would corrode. I'm still embarrassed that I got copy-pasted by that sub. Why are you telling people, Flykin? Why are you saying anything? Nobody needs to know. I didn't tell anybody. Did you? It's like, I don't know what you... I don't know why you keep bringing it up. It's a funny copy pasta, though, I will say. Hilarious. I didn't tell anybody. I just thought it was funny. But I kept that between you and me, because I'm a good friend. At least I think I am. Am I? I don't know. $46, $47, $48, $49. Done. Done. Alright. Let's get this milestone out of the way. Then we'll grind out the train milestone and we'll get there. Flashes the neuralizer. Swamp gas reflected off of Venus. Alright. Throw those in there. BLS is go for auto sequencer start. And we have a go for auto sequencer start. SSDO's onboard computers have primary control of all vehicle critical functions. T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12,
Milestone
11,
reached.
10. Go for main engine start. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Transport, respectively.
And lift off. Shuttle 3, SSTO. Heading up to the space station for supply and research purposes. Roll program complete. Vehicle is currently experiencing maximum dynamic pressure. Trajectory, body, and roll rates look good on the vehicle. What? What? I'm a space nerd. What do you want? Shut up. Don't judge me. Select that milestone, baby. Okay, we need to make 100 more of these damn frames. You're a better friend than most. Oh, alright, I'll take that. There was a little bit of a hover. Yeah. There's a little bit of an Astra hover. My guess is that it takes off with the other engines because it doesn't want to fire those inner engines while it's still on the launch mounts. So it gets the TWR just above 1, goes slightly away, and then fires the inner secondary engines, and then goes up into space. Yeah, no, I'm making sense of it. What of it? But sir, this is a courtroom. I'm here to judge you. Yeah, court of public opinion. Oh, speaking of that, I was pretty right about I was pretty right about that being the court of public opinion, guys. That thing with the FAA, that is court of public opinion. The FAA has to go over everything. So, two things. One, all those people that were speaking really positively about SpaceX were better. We're good for it. But the people that spoke positive about SpaceX were not contending what the people that spoke negatively about SpaceX were saying. So that's not ideal. Yeah, if you want to voice your opinion about that, go and do it, but make sure you're addressing the EIR when you do. Ooga Booga, that guy was not in favor, Balxy. That guy was a dick. But see, the joke's on him because he's on the federal record saying that he hopes Elon Musk dies. So that's good. Yeah, you're probably that guy's probably on a list now somewhere. Good for you, man. You're not the brightest around. Yeah, imagine that. That guy is on the federal record saying he hopes Elon Musk dies in a rocket accident. Good, nice. You stay classy, Ooga Booga, man. What an idiot. Now, you guys, you know how I was saying, like, those people that are not addressing the EIR aren't helping SpaceX? That guy is not helping he's not helping the naysayers by saying ooga booga woo on a FAA public comment section, but it's alright. How many Ugga Duggas to take off your front wheels? Well, at least 3. I'm like, bro, you're not too bright, are you? No. Perfect. Satisfactory did the tower catch before SpaceX. Pot pie is done. Alright, Bree. What'd you put in it? Is there like corn, peas, chicken, pots, potatoes? Remember, Starship is a weapon system. That guy must have read Floating Disc. That guy must have read the U.S. Transcom thing. He must have saw it like on Facebook or something. You know, Elon Musk working with the Department of Defense with U.S. Transportation Security, and he must have not understood what U.S. Transcom does, and defaulted to, well, Elon's working with the Department of Defense, must be a weapons system. So there's that. That's the one from the freezer. Oh, well, that's good too. It's like saying computers are weapon systems because missiles have guidance systems. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Starship will know where it is at all times. I will say that. How does it know that? Well, it knows it because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, the system has developed a deviation, which can also be corrected by the GEA. Hey man, like, the other thing is like, dude, I'm not, you know, you live by the sword and you die by the sword. That's the, that's free thinking, man. If people want to think that, that's fine. I'm not gonna, you know where I stand on that, dude. I don't tell people what to think. I tell people how to think. That's what I try to teach on this stream. Yes, like there's a washing machine attached to the missile. Of course. GEA stands for General Electric Appliances. Duh. God, what are you, dumb? Alright. Heavy mod frame. 137 out of 5. We need more screws. I took all of them. I gotta go up to the screw level. The screw face level. Screws? So we got bars coming in, plates coming out. What about the, yes, screws. Screw face. It's a good flick. So I started making the factory up here, guys, right? And what we ended up doing is I started making, this is basically, what the hell is that doing there? That's peculiar. What we started doing is basically I wanted to build a vertical main bus factory again. Basically, I wanted to make a gigafactory, but... or something similar to a, something similar to a gigafactory, but I wanted to make... or a main bus factory in Factorio, and I wanted to make it vertical. Neat flagging. Yep. Good lighting is imperative. Well, I'll work on it, dudes. Oh, we need more of those frames. Thank you. I would build out the factory, but I'm grinding this out manually because I honestly think it won't. It'll be quicker. Okay, now we need steel pipes. What we'll do is we'll go to this front assembler here. I should set up another assembler. We should convert one of these assemblers on this line right here. This first floor stuff is a modular line, dudes. It's designed like this one was cranking out stators for motors and stuff, but you know what we should do? We got an assembler there, and that one's coming out of these machines here. That's an assembler there. This one is designed to, this one is set up to make complicated stuff. So let's go to production. Give me another assembler up here. And we'll quite literally set up a small production here to make heavy frames. So to do the heavy frames, let's see. To do heavy frames, we got to make those mod frames out of the reinforced plates. I have reinforced plate production and screw production already up there, right? So I need mod frames, right? We can use mod frames. I'll make the encased beams by hand. That's no problem. And then we don't, no, we need more than an assembler. We need a manufacturer to automate the heavy frames. I'm taking a train tomorrow to attend a French meetup of space-related people. I have friends joining and some from Kness will be joining us. Great times. Oh, that's cool, Alex. Is Whitney going to be there? Someone isn't happy about them rejecting golf. Wow. That's a thing. Alright. Alongside a couple of school friends from mine. See, Alex? It was worth it, wasn't it? I told you, man. I told you. I told you. It's worth it, bro. Now you get to do all the fun stuff. See, that's all the fun stuff that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Is it okay if I do a test poll and see exactly what is broken? It may cause temp spam. I guess now would be the time to do it. Play more music, Factorio. Just store that. Is this one going to anything? That's going to copper spools. That one's not going to anything. Store those there temporarily. So down here is just basically... This is basically the build it right now factory. So yeah, it's cool that I remembered how to do all this. I'm gonna need bars. This is plates, okay. There are floodlights, Claudeboy. I'll hook them up if you guys want. Is it that bad on stream? If it's bad, I'll hook them up. Yeah, I figure I could hook that up. So this is bar production here. I should put a collector in here as a material buffer. Probably would be a good idea. Do we have space for it though? I don't think so. You know what? We kind of do, actually. Okay, Altio. Yeah, I'll start hooking up some lights. The problem is that these ceiling lights kind of suck. They're not very good fill lights. I'll show you what I mean here. So, like, let me just put this one like right here, for instance, right? And then let's go hook it up, right? It's like a spotlight. See, it doesn't really have any fill. There's no ambient to it. The hell was that noise? But then again, there might be other lights. I know there's the street light, and then there's a light control panel. But yeah, that's... Yeah, exactly, real. Yeah, you'd have to cover the whole damn ceiling. Just be really stupid. Oh, excuse me. Oh, turbo's working again. That's how you know it's good. Give me my brain slugs. I need these going as fast as possible. We must unlock trains. This just raises further questions. So what's Derek saying? What's Vulcan saying? Something? Okay. A new RFI posted by NASA. Yeah, there's this. See, Space Scout. Yeah, those guys, they did good work. Let's see. Something in this I think should be brought up. SLS could potentially put 8 full-size satellites into GTO in one launch with the EUS. If NASA gets the nominal launch cost down for a target of 500 million, they will. That would make for a ridiculously competitive price point per satellite. I'm telling you, man. Thomas, I've been saying this, dude. I've been saying this the entire freaking time. SLS is not as expensive as everybody says. The only way you're gonna bring it down is the only way you're gonna bring price down on that bad melon farm is if you launch it a lot. Now, don't get me wrong. That stipulation says in that RFI, it says at least 2 launches a year. Or planned 2 launches a year. But I honestly think that NASA's, realistically, it's going to be more like 4. It should be at least 4. Like, we should get 4 SLS launches a year. I'm serious. 2 of them going to the Gateway and 2 of them for cargo alternatives. SLS Block 1 design review. Preparing to certify the Artemis vehicle. Cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool people. Well, Snake, Not to sound like a big piece of crap, but I mean, you guys have all been watching space news for a really long time. I'd like to think that you picked up some of that, hopefully some of that, you know, dig deeper and do some critical frigging thinking from me, but you guys seem like smart folks. Probably didn't need my help to do that. I mean, Lavi's only been watching this stream since like 2013 or something. All right, 251. Okay, we need steel pipes, and we should be able to crank out most of them. I was gonna say, drummer, what the hell stopped making the pole not work in the first place? Like, you didn't change anything. Why would it change stuff? Sure is definitely teaching and learning how to digest everything going on in the industry. Well, that's good, man. When you guys make it big, don't forget about your old boy EJ, all right? You guys are doing a good job, seriously. I'm proud of you guys. I mean, for what it's worth. Even if I didn't have a say, or if I did. It's a good thing written about that article. It's not opinionated. It basically just explains what's going on and why it's going on. This is a good idea. That's a good way to do it. Just saying. You'll get a lot of people watching. But if you explain it like that, you'll get a lot of people listening to you. Ask me how I know. Just 37. God damn, it's not enough. We should automate this. We should automate the process fully. I'm glad EJ is playing the game as a worker who also owns the means of production. More commie dribble, huh, Forlorn? Alright. Been running a dedicated server almost 24 hours now. Only one crash, very stable. Good. Those damn frames. We need 60 more of them. I don't really want to sit here and automate this, but we might have to.
Discovery.
Go to throttle up. Vivaza. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna put the motors down here. Alright, let's get one of those big manufacturers up. Oh, I need some of those motors to do that. Yeah, so, fellas, there are other lights that you can unlock. I'm just not exactly sure. Oh, nope, that's not the right key. Oh, so much for my organization. go. Set that for heavy mod frames. Set that for heavy mod frames. And... oh, dear. Okay. You know what? I might only just need one. Just one of these suckers. Let's load this one up with some pipe. Encased beams. We need screws. And then we need heavy frames. And then set this thing to frigging overdrive. Why have one though when you could just have two for twice the cost? Yeah. Alright. These frames take a long time to manufacture. Okay, I'm gonna need more encased beams. I'm trying to grind this out right now. Encased beams. All right. Ooh, an alternative recipe with pipes and concrete. Yeah, that alt recipe is cool because pipes are easier to make. Sweet. That'll improve efficiency a little bit. Saw on the news something about one person flying a vehicle at a cost of something like $700K. Well, Drummer, I have the first floor of the factory designed to set up the production just in small capacity, as opposed to the mass production of the upper floors. Because what I find is better is to just build something that works. Not very efficient. Build something that works so you can physically see the production line, like see what you have to do to scale. And that helps with the designs up there. So right now I'm just doing minimal production. Nice, Alex. Привет, Vasya. What's up? What's going on, man? Actually, hold on. What I'll do is give me a... I need a merger here. Didn't make that right. There we go. Okay. I'll be home in 2 days. Nice. Alright, this thing once upon a time was making screws. But I have screws upstairs, so what I'll do is we'll just put a temp belt right here. And we'll use this as a material buffer. Send that sucker right in there. Alright, so we have encased beams being made. Screws right there. We're going to need pipe. So, give me a... Once again, this is not supposed to be pretty. This is supposed to just work. I need concrete. Factory looking good. Yeah, yeah, it came like that from the factory. No power. Cool. That's screwed up, buddy. What's up, Ivo? Quit screwing around and get to work. No, you. Alright, we gotta go upstairs and get screws. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna put a fluid buffer, or a material buffer in here. Somebody call OSHA. So these are material buffers. Right now I have the production lines going to upper floors, but what I'm going to have them do is just have this as a buffer to fill it up. It'll fill up the supply of screws and it'll keep the factory kind of going for now. Clipping maker. Whatever. Do these materials need to be buffed? Aren't they shiny already? It begins! What's up, Sam? Man, that thing's gonna be hungry for screws. Afternoon, my dude. How's the factory? We are on update 5. Yep. Alright, so we gotta connect this in here like that. And then we gotta set that thing to screw production. Screw you, production! Hungry for apples? Cool. This might finally be the update that makes you buy the game. The train stuff is cool. That's what I'm grinding towards right now, dude. I want that train stuff, man. You know how I feel about the train stuff. Give me the gas turbines. How are we doing on concrete? That one needs some concrete. We're gonna need to go grab some pipes from the steel plant outside. Dedicated servers pique your interest? But what about the golf, man? What about golf? What are you on about with golf? They rejected golf as a feature for the game. Ooh. The huge manatees. Drummer, you're just mad because golf is a Scottish idea, and you're as an Englishman, you're unhappy that they thought of it for you. Typical Englishman stuff. It's sad, really. How many beams are we up to total? We got 13, total of 42, halfway there. It's one of the hardest sports to play, Havocs. Like the Loch Ness Monster, it's all fake anyway. Ooh. 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 We're 50 heavy mod frames away from 50 heavy mod frames away from getting this done right. Did you try arching your shoulders? Oh, he's trying. Damn screws. Golf is a great way to spoil a walk. That's funny. Halfway there. Don't say it. Don't do it, Chad. I said don't. Never mind. think someone would do that? Just do the opposite of what the streamer wanted? Has the streamer seen Squid Game? Yeah, of course. Oh, you're my Gangbu. Remember that. We are friends now. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. Do you find it better for laying out conveyor belts to place the stands first? Helps me. It helps me just kind of keep it clear in my head, Danny. Yeah. No, Squid Game's alright. It's pretty cool. I'll be honest. I figured it out. I figured out what was going on in, like, the third episode. I guessed the rest of the plot. Maybe that's because I took the thing too seriously, and it's like, you know, there's something else. Like, it's clearly implied that there's something else going on here. Maybe I took that too seriously. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely predicted the ending to a T. Yeah, me taking things too seriously? I know, there's a surprise, right? I am very smart. Yeah. I know. I too like to ruin my personal enjoyment with overanalysis. Yeah, I do that. It's just how my friggin' brain works, man. I can't turn that crap off. You know, I've been immersing myself in spaceflight for such a freaking long period of time. Like, you just learn to be analytical about things. Like, yeah, probably looking into it too much. Not gonna sit here and pretend like I didn't. I was more interested in the social experiment. Figure out the plot. I mean, Ram, I don't know. Like, this is without spoilers, so people don't have to worry about it, but... Like, I'm sitting there going, look, it's every person for themselves. You can't split the stupid cash. Why are you making friends with these people? You're just opening yourself... You're opening yourself up to literally be traumatized. Because everyone there is gonna die, except for you. If you're not careful. Right? So... Why? Why would you willingly expose yourself to that? I don't know. I would not make friends with anyone. That's a really stupid idea. I'm just so smart. Damn, it's such a burden. Yeah, I know it's in my room. You sound like such a pompous douche. Like, dude, if I was in on that, first of all, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be doing that crap. I don't know why someone would want... Well, I understand the reasons. Let me put it to you like that. But if I was there, I wouldn't be making friends with people. I'd be like the other character. Like, you can call me a jerk, but... Bro, you forget why you're here? Are you confused? You're not there to make friends. That's not the point of this. Oh, that's cool, Psycho. Squid Game is the new Among Us. Oof. Almost there. 65 out of 100, guys, and then we get trains. It's not a bad show, Entropy. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Fun to watch, I'll admit, even though I kind of ruined it for myself. But, yeah, it's fun to watch. I enjoyed it. I mean, give it a watch. At worst case scenario, it's just something to watch. Fun. It's fun thing to watch. Gets kind of messed up at times, but yeah. You play any horror games for Halloween? No, I'm too much of a wimp to do that. Okay, Genesis, that's fine. No, it's not worse than Saw. So strange, serious. Dude, I was watching football the other day, and it was baseball. I was watching the World Series last night. This was last night, and the MLB has like MLB NFTs, and I'm just like, what? Didn't they invent MLB NFTs a long time ago and call them baseball cards? Like, they already rule 34 Squid Game. Ugh. Or am I just... Am I looking too much into it? Eagle Fang. Baseball cards are fungible, so they're FTs. Yep. Coming old school with NFTs are dumb.
Griffin, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
What is that? Trapped in a spiral bee belt? What does this say? My friend gave birth in her car on the way to the hospital. Her husband named the kid Carson. And if you don't think that's the best dad joke ever, get out of my face. NFT for baseball. They had him, G-Nac. I saw some on the World Series thing last night. Also, the Astros played like hot dog crap, and it pissed me off. Because I said, yeah, you shouldn't, don't play, you guys best be playing well in the World Series. And you know what? They didn't. Red Sox could have beat them yesterday. They played like the first couple of games against the Sox. Don't forget your pot pie. I'll get it at break, Bree. It'll be cold at break. Well, there's a... We have a microwave. I'm not worried. The Yankees could have beat him last night, bro. They best be repping the frickin' AL better than that, man. The Braves made them look stupid. Hibbit, who are you in on this? You in for the Braves? I don't hate on the Braves, but I kind of do. And the reason why I kind of do is because they abandoned Boston. I don't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan. They abandoned Boston after one season of poor attendance. Guy pulled the plug because he was a jerk. Are guns a new thing? Not really. Tiger King is getting a sequel. About what? You are a jerk, I know, but at least I'm honest about it. Bring the lady to court. I just... He's out? Is he, G? Alright. Yeah, Claude Boy, there's a bunch of nice quality of life stuff in here. Five is good, yeah. Did he get pardoned or am I wrong? Don't know, dude. I really kind of stopped caring. Okay. I just wanted to make sure the manufacturer wasn't popping through the ceiling. So jealous you have power. Power's been out since midnight here. What? Really? South Shore? That sucks, man. That sucks, dude. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. Yeah. Send you the trailer in Discord for you to watch it if you get a chance. Okay. Wait, the trailer for what? Trailer for what? Oh, Tiger King. Yeah, okay. Need to upgrade to higher belt tier for the screw. For the temp line, for these temp lines, it's fine. But yes, you're right. It's just because the thing is overclocked in here. You know what? Maybe we can. I need encased beams to do that. Oh, there you go, Evan. Question. Imagine we have permanent bases on the moon and in lunar orbit. Would we really need a fully fledged lander, or could we just strap some astronauts to a fuel tank and an engine and yeet them towards the surface? A la LESS. But two-way. They would only spend like an hour one way in space. Yeah, sure, Vasya. I mean, yeah, I guess. If you wanted to simplify it, yeah. No, this isn't a permaline Genesis, but yeah. Yeah, Vasya, I suppose you could. I mean, heck, with an MMU, if you had a man maneuvering unit, yeah, you could. I mean, no, the man maneuvering units don't have enough Delta V. But theoretically, if you had a man maneuvering unit that had 2 to 3 kilometers a second Delta V, yeah, you could just EVA back up into space. Yeah, it could work. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. Just tap spacebar once. What's new with the update? There's a lot of things. Manlier maneuvering unit. Now we're talking, man. Look at that thing eat up those screws. Yeah, Lels, they added a ton of stuff. Train collisions amongst anything else. Train collisions, train signaling. They added a material switcher, much better painting tool. Painting tool is like integrated into the painting tool's integrated into the constructor tool. There's a bunch of good stuff. Space Dude's material. Space Rider. Interesting. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can change the material on a block. Yeah, it's actually pretty rad. Yeah, Kane, it's a fun game. I like Satisfactory. It's a good time. I want to get the damn trains, though. We're almost there. Probably about maybe another 15 minutes, and then we'll have the stuff unlocked. Until we got nuclear and then stuff in the air. Five more. Well, four more technically. Yeah, you can make roads with the concrete blocks and the stickers, Psycho. That's what I'm gonna do. I really should redo a lot of this stuff to make it, you know, concrete foundations as opposed to metal. When is the fun stuff going to happen? Almost there. Should be enough. Damn stupid frames. Come on. Come on! Go! Run! We only need 4 more. That's correct, Markers. What are you waiting for? Do it, come on! One more. One more! Ah! Look at me, Dr. Zoidberg, homeowner. This is the temp line, Buck, don't worry about it. Hello, EJ, just had my first real bowl of ramen, getting ready to go to an anime convention. Oh, nanda kore. And we have enough. Thank you. Missed some. Have you checked out the new vehicle pathing yet? No, I didn't miss anything, Gabe. We watched the whole video yesterday, brother. I've just... Yeah, there's some stuff I freaking forgot about, I guess. Yeah. I saw everything yesterday. I just didn't recall it off the top of my head. Thank you. God, give me trains.
Milestone reached. A new set of
VLS is
buildings
go
and
for auto
vehicles
sequence
needed
start.
for long-range transportation has been made available. In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
Hello, sir. You sound worlds better than yesterday. Yeah, just took a second for the voice to come back, dude. Oh, I had some frames in there. Damn it. What's up, Taradra? How you doing, buddy? How was, did you fix that smelter yesterday? I saw you leveling mountains. I missed some of the stream is what I meant. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Canadian, lucky 13. Yep. What's up, dude? Oh, that's so cool. You enjoying that timeout series, or? Yeah, I like those modern. The modern catwalks are cool, and the industrial walkways are cool too. But the modern catwalks are better. Oh, great fun. Pip. Do you get paid? If you sub. I mean, he's not wrong. Alright, so we should have trains unlocked here. Transportation. Oh, yeah, boss. Alright, so what do we have? We have the loco. Okay. Train station. Freight platform. You think you would ever stream this? Yeah. You have trains but no rifle? Where are we gonna put the trains, and what the heck are we gonna put the trains to? I mean, I have my roadways, right? But I'm not like 100% sure I even need that. No, barrel nuts, mate. Nighttime in the desert. Oh, hey, Frank. Food. What? What? Ain't so freaking tough now, huh, you piece of freaking... Nice. Got my health back up for a change. Ah, yes, a brain slug. I'm just looking around for some food so I can get my health back real quick. Don't take things for quartz, guys. Remember that, okay?
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Oh yeah, the Summers loop does that. I forget about that. You mad, bro? You are so lucky. Your voice is getting better? Oh. We're so lucky to have a lot of people in chat today. Now I have the privilege of staring at that tub of lard all day long. If I were you, I'd walk my butt right into oncoming traffic. Oh, reload.
Comply.
All right, fine. I mean,
Picking up multiple Fix-It personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
haven't heard that one before. Will you be my Valentine? Amazing, he takes off. I'm not the one that you'll be shooting for. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Die, drunk Butterfreeze. Bitch.
Harvest.
Where? Oh. Nah, I'm good. Mysterious, ominous voice. I'm alright. Regret. Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth, and we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy fleet. See, alright. I have... Huh. Where's the... Did you build a new factory with this update? No, and I've been salvaging my old one. Huh. Huh. Regerts. Alright, maybe we'll just mess with it out here. Let's build out train station. I need computers and those heavy frames. Oh joy. I like the power lines. Thanks, man. They're actually like that for a reason. Those are individual circuits, and I can shut them off at the main powerhouse. And they're all on a UPS battery backup in my conduit house out there. See it over there? All the power goes into a central bus, and then it's distributed to battery packs. And I have switches before and after the battery pack, so I could totally shut the power off, or we could run on battery power for a little bit of time in case the main power goes out. I made these just out of... they're just a bunch of gates stacked on top of each other, and then I put double-sided connectors on one. Well, I just read an Ars Technica article on SLS. Guess they want to buy and fly them out to 2050. Seen anything about that? How big is the map? It's pretty big, Savvy. It goes to like down here somewhere. It's pretty big. Yeah, Wyland, I know all about that. There's an RFI out for privatizing SLS, but when I say privatizing, there's an asterisk next to it. How NASA ran with the space shuttle program for the longest time was with the space shuttle being operated by a private company that was wholly dependent on NASA contracts, right? For missions. The reason why NASA does that is so they can, I mean, there's a number of reasons to do it. You can bring the cost down, and also you get better benefits for your employees, etc., etc. You can get better health care if it's privatized because it's the U.S., etc., etc. Now, how people feel on that, I don't really care. That's not the point. NASA does it to save money. They will bring the cost of SLS down. Once again, I told you, $500 million. $500 million for what SLS can do. I've been saying this for years. Stack of subs. Hey, Lavi. Roscosmosing SLS. Basically, it's basically a state-owned corporation, Vasya. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Right? Or a better example would be Glevcosmos, which is wholly owned by Roscosmos, but same idea. That's what they're going to do. They did that with the shuttle program. It was a company called United Space Alliance. And United Space Alliance was shut down after the shuttle program. The smart thing to do would have been to just take all those USA people and have them start working on SLS, but can't do that. Save $30 billion to do that, and now we threw away all the technical expertise and it took 10 years to get it back. Funny story. But yeah, this also allows a lot of flexibility in this also allows for a lot of flexibility. You could basically, by taking SLS operations and privatizing it, and then this is the reason why Bill and the rest of NASA people split human exploration operations mission development. The research and development for SLS is not done. We need the EUS, we need the Universal Stage Adapter, we need a bunch of stuff to really put that thing to work. So NASA's still working on basically figuring out upgrades for SLS while SLS operations get normalized. This could allow for scalability in stuff, i.e., like NASA can save money on the operations for SLS and put that more into research and development. So what does that mean? That means second mobile launcher, third mobile launcher, retooling another high bay, maybe even building another launch pad. Hey, welcome back. Oh, look, it came back. There's a lot of stuff. This really opens up the playbook here and makes stuff pretty damn flexible for what NASA could be doing. It's actually pretty sweet. Pretty happy about it, to be honest with you. I see what they're doing. They're setting it up to be a lot more flexible, so you could get potentially by 2024 we could have the potential to launch 3 or 4 SLSs a year depending on the availability of it. How's factory expanding? It's good. Yeah, everything is good. Alright, we're really going to need to start expanding this. I can't keep doing all the stuff down here in the factory. I'll just leave this here for now. It's still kind of set up to... I mean, I'll have this thing keep making encased industrial beams. It's good driving food, Sneaky, if that makes sense. Also, Aster's FCC license to launch from 48 just got approved. The factory must expand to meet the needs of the expanding factory. Pretty much. Where are you driving around, Sneaky? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, out here is where I wanted to put the steel mill. I wanted to have a big freaking steel mill out on this platform. I started building it, and then and then that's when we started doing something else. Okay. All right, so let's think about this. The city I live to, the Indy airport. Went twice today, once riding, once driving. Oh, neat. So we can make train tracks, which is good. I'm trying to think where we should make the trains go. Like... Yeah, that's what we should do before we start messing with the steel. We should see where the trains go, because you guys want to mess with the trains, right? Something I did note in the RFA is that it is mentioned that more than 50% cost reductions for the marginal cost of a launch. Previous ballpark estimates were 800. We wouldn't be surprised if we see 350 to 500 in the future. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been saying this. For years, man. I've been saying this for years, dude. For years. The capability scales. It always does. No, like, everyone's freaking said I'm crazy about this. No, the capability scales. It always has. If you want to make a super heavy launch vehicle, you can't beat physics. Sorry. It's always going to take a certain amount of energy to get to the moon. That certain amount of energy is always going to cost a certain amount of money as long as we're using conventional rockets. Capability scales. The only difference, and the only difference that we've ever had, is the fact that NASA is transparent with all their numbers because they have to be. The only way to really, you can't beat physics. The only way to really get around it is scale, economies of scale. That's the only way to bring the price down. And if they look at 4 SLS launches a year, an SLS launch could get down to $300 billion, $400 million, $300 million if you launch it more. Literally been saying this for the last decade. But yeah, we're finally starting to see it, and Vindication tastes friggin' amazing. I'll be honest with you. I'm super happy that Bill frickin', just continued what Jim was going to do. It's pretty sweet. Train to the stars, yeah. I've said, Lavi, 500 million for an SLS launch. People have been asking me that, like, oh, okay, so how much is it going to cost if you compare PPL as opposed to total cost involved? And I've said 500 million for the longest freaking time. NASA seems to agree. And you know what the best part about this is, Lavi? I didn't need anybody from the industry whispering that crap in my ear. I figured that one out myself. I don't want to know what that noise was. I don't need any industry insider to know how freaking rocket economics work. Yeah, there you go. Funny how that works, huh? All right. To be fair, some people with insiders have an even worse grasp, Lavi, because they don't use their brain. They just report what they're told. They don't think about it. Freaking sock puppet, bro. No critical thinking. It's funny. It feels real good to be vindicated like this, I'll be honest with you. Because it shows how many people out there literally, when it comes to SLS, literally have no freaking clue what they're talking about. I've been saying, you guys have heard me say this stuff for years. It's hilarious. You guys have no freaking clue. You have no clue. Like, wow, that must suck not being able to use your brain. That must really suck. I wouldn't know nothing about that, though. Stick with your boy EJ. I know what I'm talking about. I'm confident in my ability. But ignorance is bliss, yeah. Alright. We could do with a train line to, for our petroleum. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we pipeline this? Should we make the pipeline or should we make a train line? Man, what a noise. Should we refine on site or should we pipeline it? Trains always? What is cheaper? Pipeline's probably cheaper than trains, dude. But also trains, yeah, I get it. Everybody wants trains. Pipeline would be more efficient, train would be cooler. Overconfidence is a slow, insidious killer. Hilarious. Hibbit, it's gonna sound so stupid, but the second I realized that I know nothing about spaceflight is the second I started learning things about spaceflight. I know dick. I still know nothing. Alright? Wolfman, is that really even a question? Pipe is cheaper, but it's not as cool. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna need an expansion for the train lines. DD quotes are the best. Alright. Either way, I think it's hilarious. I think it's really funny. Really makes me laugh. They have JPlex, yep. Mm-hmm. That's all in. I think they called it like Zoop. Zoop is what it's called. Now that I'm somewhat returning to my senses, glad to hear that your voice is fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. Much better today than I was yesterday. I just needed to rest it. Toggle build mode. See that? Zoop! Sneaky, losing my voice made me realize just how much I actually do talk during a stream. It's a lot. I'm amazed it's never happened before. I'm gonna zoop! Oh god, you're gonna make me zoop. Coggers. Train line would be more disruptive to the environment, so let's do that more in line with the company's vision of exploitation of natural resources. I mean, I see no flaw with that logic. Oh, that's so nice. Let me go back over here. Oh yeah, you can quick cycle through things now, which is, yeah, also really awesome. I made it zoop, dude. Oh yeah, we have zooped. And check this out. Ready? Go in here. Custom swatch. Hey, safety rails got to be painted the right colors, okay? They got to be high-vis yellow, obviously. They do a good job, Jplex. That's what I like about this game. That's why I keep coming back. You know, between all the funny cheeky trailers that they do, etc., you know, and just listening to the community, with the exception of golf, which is unacceptable. They listen and they put a lot of time and care into the game, and you know what, man, I really appreciate that. It really, as somebody that plays the game, I really appreciate that. They do care. Like, I love games like that where the devs actually give a crap. It really makes me happy. Yeah, see, when I make pipelines and stuff, I make pipelines. I don't just put the pipe on it. We elevate the pipe, we put it on an isolator to allow for thermal expansion and contraction. Make it look realistic. That thermal expansion and contraction is not a thing in this game, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. But still, doing it right. Gonna need more of those heavy mod frames to do this. Okay. We're gonna need to expand more this way. Just in general, expand more that way. So, zoop me, baby, zoop me. Yo, just zoop me, EJ, zoop me. I'd be like, nah. Cool. Alright, so so what I'm thinking is pipeline to here, right? We'll pipeline to here, and then I'll make a freight yard. We'll make a freight yard for trains, because I can. And then we can move plastic we could move the refineries over to near the factory, and then we could incorporate petroleum coke into our power array already to make, you know, to basically make sure we generate more power, so we can use coal for other things like steel. So I'm thinking the train track will come in over, like, basically right here, and it'll be elevated. It'll be above this. Not sure how we're gonna do that, but I'll have an elevated train over the road. Yeah, that should work. Oh, one thing real quick. Shorter railing there. That railing cutting in here was pissing me off. These railings are only 4 meter long instead of 8. Yes. Actually, you know what would be better right here? Jersey barriers. I love that they added Jersey barriers. That's so cool. Don't want to fall down there. They're actually putting a giant long median like that. Yeah. Probably a good idea. Hey. How are they called Jersey barriers? I have no idea, serious. I forget. I think we'll make the train tracks go straight from here. I think we'll make them go across the dunes. They are named after the U.S. state of New Jersey, which first started using the barriers as separators between the lanes of a highway in the 50s. Cruising Satisfactory. That's right, Ragathor. Wait a minute. You know what? I gotta check something. Can the barriers be placed... Damn. Well, that's annoying. Alright, whatever. Yeah, we'll make the train tracks go straight across there. The only reason I made the road go in this direction is for the quartz supplies down there. We'll have another branch line. I'll have another branch line that goes that way. It's not that it's just a cast block of concrete, serious. They're modular. They can link together. Bruh. Not 5, brother. Is this a new update? There was a new update, yeah. Trains have been in the game for a little while. But they made the trains better. You have like signals and stuff for the trains. Trying to find a good place for the freight yard. I'm trying to think how how we can do this. Like, where do I want to set the freight yard up? It has to be in pretty close proximity to the factory, right? I'm thinking like right here would probably be right. But if I made the tracks go all the way into the factory area, like how close could we get the freight yard realistically? Let's see. That's where I wanted my steel mill to be. Could find another home for it. Elevated station and elevated monorail style tracks. Well, if the steel mill is going to be delivering raw materials, Sneaky, I want everything going into the factory. Ideally, all of it going into the factory in one spot. My main resource feed from the smelter array is on the other side. Could put a steel mill near the coal iron and use a train to transport it back. Yeah. So this is my main resource feed right here. It has caterium, copper, and iron coming in. What I could do, in fact, what I should do, let me put it to you like that. What I should do is put another resource feed on the exact opposite side. Over here. What's your favorite bagel flavor? I just like plain drippy. If we put another resource feed here, we can feed resources from the steel mill. Because the steel mill is already tapping off my coal veins up there. There's 3 of them up there. And right now, I just have the steel going into these just material buffers right there. I wanted to scale the steel mill. I really did. But what we could do, I'm thinking. I don't care, Ma. It depends. Cream cheese, I'll take either one. Cream cheese or butter, but it really depends on what you're having it with, huh? Bagel by itself, cream cheese. If I was gonna have like a bagel with like eggs and bacon, butter. I don't want to mess with that smelter array, but we will need a smelter array. Wish that damn rock wasn't right there. But I also like building it with the terrain too. I like how rocks are sticking out in between certain buildings on the factory. I think that looks cool. Almost sound normal. I'm getting there, Tessa. Yep, I'm getting there, buddy. Let's survey on the other side of this rock. I can't go too far because then there's the farty plants. There's a big rock right here. Yeah. You can get rid of the poison plants with the high explosives. The nobelisks? Oh, well that's good. I think out here is a good spot for a freight yard. Yeah. I'll probably end up putting the train stations right here and right here. Keep the steel mill there. And, yeah, kind of go from there. They're just graboids, Tessa. Like, I don't know what you're... Yeah, that's right. Wait, how do I make the... How do we make it concrete? Well, it is a good way into the future, Tessa. There's a button to quick switch. Don't you change the look in the menu? Yeah, I don't have them unlocked. Alright. We can change them later. Eventually, I'm going to have to change all the floors to concrete. Yeah, Reshok, I got it. Yeah, I hear you, fellas. Yeah, train tracks will come in here eventually. Let's go see how much we have in the resource sink.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Jack, keep up the great show. Thank you. Hey, no problem. Yeah, now that concrete is built in 500 stacks, it takes forever to fill one of those things up, huh? We're going over here. Put that stuff in there. It's stuff that I don't need. Groupon machine? Yeah. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Let's go. Concrete pillars. Oh, that would, dude, that's gonna look sick. Did it jam? No, it doesn't jam. Leaves and flowers don't work? Oh, really? Shame. Put a ticket in the sink. I forget what it does, but it does something. Foundations. Concrete. All right, we need 4. 4 of those tickets. Yeah, Sneaky, the customizer. You can do a lot of cool things with that, actually. Here, I'll put a couple of the steel in there. Yeah, steel is very good. No, different items give more tickets. How long do you play Satisfactory? I've been playing it since it came out, basically. Yeah, playing it since it came out. This factory is pretty old, but I think I started this one in Update 2. How's Update 5? It's good, man. We're basically planning out how we're going to do trains and go from there. So we're at 19,000 per minute. So 176,000 divided by 19,000. It's going to take about 10 minutes to get a next ticket. So in about 20 minutes, we'll have that all unlocked. We'll have the concrete stuff unlocked. In the meantime, I'm going to go back and finish the the plan out area. What level belt do you have connected to the sink? I think it's a Mark III. Well, that's just really useful. Yeah, Thunderwolf, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Just needed one more night. One more night taking time off. I really didn't like taking that much time off from the stream. I basically had a week off. It was not okay. Well, that would have taken 4 times as much time. The other way, which is nice. Zoop. You know the developers were having a conversation of what they should call the like the tool, like the multi-build tool, and they, you know, they're like, nah, let's not call it. Let's not just call it the multi-build tool. That's dumb. Call it Zoop. Screw it. Very Zooper. Sneaky. Ugh. Here we go. Freight yard's gonna be here. Alright. What else? What do I need for that damn train station? We need computers and stuff. Railways aren't too bad. What is yellow? Yellow means that it's clipping, but you can still place it. Why did I just get rickrolled when checking out the Satisfactory 5 update page? Oh, they said they were going to do that, Jack. They actually did it. That's probably only for a second. Alright, guys, it's 4 o'clock. We ground out to trains, now we just gotta get all the materials that we need, so. They said it in the video, drummer. Oh, done now, Jeff, has it? I must have missed that. A red card. Alright, so, I think we'll play Satisfactory for early hours again tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, we'll play it again tomorrow, and we basically got to start redoing all this, which is, yeah. Get your fingers out. Yeah, no, I saw him get off and I thought he was putting a sub in. Okay. That's where I'm gonna stop for now. So, guys, I'm gonna take about 15 minutes here, and I am going to I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I'll be back, and then we'll start Space News. Everybody's wondering about that SLS RFI. I guess I should go over it more, huh? There is some Dream Chaser news, too, which is pretty sweet. But anyway. Oh, it's so funny, Tessa. Jeez. Yeah, it's such a great clip. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Plenty of stream left.
Discovery, go and throttle up.